Kauai single family home prices just hit the highest median ever recorded, 40% up in 1 year. Sales volume nearly tripled, and at the same time, condos are softening and land is contracting. This is not one market right now, it's three, and which one you're in changes everything. Aloha, I'm Agent Kat Kauai. Every month I pull the real numbers from the Kauai MLS and tell you exactly what they mean. No spin, no Zestimate guesswork, no mainland headlines that have nothing to do with this island. So May 2026 data just dropped, and there's a lot to unpack. Sellers, buyers, investors, stay with me because there's something in here for each of you. So let's start with, check this out. Single family homes. I'm putting myself down here. Single family homes. The numbers are historic. Median sale price in May, $1,550,000. That's a 40% jump from May of last year. Closed sales nearly doubled from 19 to 37, and total sales volume went from 32 million to $87 million in a single month. That's a 168% increase. These are not normal numbers. This is a market in motion. So let's talk about what's happening specifically and where. Koloa is the story of the month. Median sale price went from $924,000 last May to $2,440,000 this May. That's a 164% jump in 1 month. Luxury buyer activity around Poipu is driving this hard. So Kauai had the highest transaction count on island, 13 closed sales. That's your most active local and move-up buyer market right now. If you own in Kauai, pay attention. Hanalei held steady at the top, median just over 3.4 million, 8 sales versus 3 last May. So high-end demand on the North Shore is not slowing down. So here, condos tell a different story. Island-wide condo median dropped from 875,000 to 817,500 year over year. Volume is down. 34 new condo listings hit the market in May alone, which means supply is building while demand softens. But here's what that actually means for buyers. Lihue and Kauai condos are sitting at entry points under 600,000 with stable or rising medians. So if you've been priced out of a single family home, this is the window you've been waiting for. 1 month can be an outlier. 5 months is a trend. So year to date, island-wide, single family median is up about 15.22%. Total single family home volume is $306 million versus $253 million this time last year. Koloa leads all districts at plus 55% on median price. Hanalei volume is up 85%. That's $117 million in sales through May. It's not a spike. This is a sustained repricing of Kauai real estate. So one more segment to watch is vacant land. So land volume is down 40% in May and down over 52% year to date. Sellers who have been holding are starting to feel it. Watch Koloa land closely going into Q3. High median price but sharp falling transaction volume usually signals a price reset coming. That's a potential opportunity for patient buyers. If you own a single family home on Kauai and you haven't looked at what it's worth in the last 6 months, you're making decisions with old information. The market has repriced dramatically. You may be sitting on significantly more equity than you realize. For buyers, if you've been waiting for prices to come down on single family, the data says that's not happened and the trend is not pointing that way. But condos are softening, entry points exist, and waiting has a cost. The numbers show it. So I do offer free home value consultations. Where do I put myself now? Not a sales pitch, just a 20-minute conversation using live MLS comps so you know exactly where you stand in this market. If this is something of interest to you, call or text me directly at 808-698-6912. Link is in the description. If this breakdown was useful, hit the like button, subscribe, do all of that. I do this every month so you always know what's actually happening here on Kauai. Mahalo for watching. Until next month. Aloha.